Shalom and welcome to another in our series of podcasts from Temple Beth Am, a dynamic center for conservative Judaism in Los Angeles. This is Meditation and Mindfulness with Rabbi Adam Kligfeld.
It's nice to see you, and I say that even though I'm not seeing a lot of the people who are seeing this, because I'm staring at a screen, and some of you in whatever part of the country or world you're in are staring at me staring at the screen, but I'm conjuring you without even knowing who is watching, and glad that you're here for a short meditation. Some of you who meditate with me with some frequency know that I often connect it to the Jewish calendar, the Parsha, something to the Jewish tradition, so that it's a moment of mindfulness and wellness, but also one that connects to the Jewish experience. And sometimes this is, quote unquote, just pure meditation. And I want to share a meditation today that I learned from one of my dear teachers, Sue Weston, from whom I learned so much about meditation when I spent a week with her on a retreat in the Holy Isle in Scotland. And I don't come back to this meditation often enough, either in my own private meditation or in the ones that I lead. And so I thought it was time. So without further ado, I invite you to close your eyes and start the descent step by step or down the ramp, deeper and deeper into your own consciousness, deeper and deeper into that endless well of your mind, that mind that you both invite to go to so many places right now and no place. To explore what's there and to stop exploring. To allow your mind to be activated in a way that often it's not, as we're scurrying from one thing to the next. And to allow your mind to be deactivated. And if you haven't yet, place your feet flat on the ground. Have nice right angles between your feet and your ankle calf and your thighs and your torso. Straight lines, held well, but also relaxed, at ease and at attention at the same time, different than in the military where they are opposites. Here we are at ease and we are at attention simultaneously. I want you to imagine that you're in a room, in a circle of people. Allow the faces of the people, without my telling you whom to beckon, just to pop up. Don't ask why those faces appear. You can be curious, but just no need to investigate. A small circle, other people around you. Basically, I want you to watch yourself in a meditation circle. Something that we would be doing in person if this were not a Zoom meditation. And as you're sitting there, I want you to embody the person that you are in this image, rather than embody the person that you are in this moment. You leave you in whatever chair you're sitting on right now and enter to this mindscape where you see you sitting in a chair in a circle of others, all seated in the same position, eyes closed, both at ease and at attention. And as you see you sitting in that chair, I want that you to conjure someone whom you love. Doesn't matter who, someone you love. And I want you to conjure that person's face in front of you in all of its dimensions and shape and contours. Really inhabit what it's like to look at that face, what it's like to be in that person's presence. And hear your mind's voice tell that person, hello. Hear yourself saying it. And hear yourself say to that person that you hope that they are happy and without fear and well. And hear yourself tell them that you hope that they are filled with peace and loving kindness. And now conjure a different face of someone else whom you love and who loves you. It can be anyone. And imagine that person's face and what it's like to see them and be in their presence. It might be someone in whose presence you have not been in quite some time. And I want you to hear them and feel them saying to you, hello. Hear and feel them say, I hope you are happy and free of fear and well. And hear that person say to you, I hope that you are filled with peace and loving kindness. And hold on to the feeling of what it feels like to hear this person bless you in this way. And now I want you to conjure the face of someone with whom you struggle, an adversary in your personal life, or perhaps some public adversary, public figure with whom you struggle, even if that person does not know it. Someone whose face and whose presence does not invoke warm feelings instantly, but hold that person in your mind. Recall what it is like to be in that person's presence. And I want you to look at that person in your mind's eye and say hello. And tell that person you hope that they are happy and free of fear and well. And that you hope that that person is filled with peace and loving kindness. And now imagine the person, that same person, is turning to you, and hear and feel what it is like to have that person, that adversary, turn to you and say, hello. I hope you are happy and free of fear and well. I hope that you are filled with peace and loving kindness. And now bring back the image of you in that circle and turn to your left or your right and just notice who's there without wondering why. Who's on your left? Who's on your right? And watch yourself turn to either side, and whichever face you see, say, hello. I hope you are happy and free of fear and well. And I hope that you are filled with peace and loving kindness. And now imagine something which is unimaginable, which is that you're not speaking to a friend or an adversary or one to the left or to the right, but to all of humanity, to the world itself, to the great connecting ether of the universe. And you are shouting in a whisper, hello. I hope you all are happy and free of fear and well. And I hope that you are filled with peace and loving kindness. And you watch and you witness and you feel as these words spread and radiate, bringing light and love, spilling over the borders and reaching those who most need it, who least expect it. And I say to you, who is ever listening in this moment, hello. I hope you are happy and free of fear and well. And I hope you are filled with peace and loving kindness. And when you are ready, you can open your eyes. And I'll share my screen and we'll say this closing prayer together 3 times, closing blessing. May we and all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May we all be free of suffering and the causes of suffering. May we all experience true happiness that has no taint of suffering. May we live in great equanimity, free from burdening attachment to loved ones and contempt for others, but rather with compassion for all. May we and all beings have happiness in the causes of happiness. May we all be free of suffering and the causes of suffering. May we all experience true happiness that has no taint of suffering. And may we live in great equanimity, free from burdening attachment to loved ones and contempt for others, but rather with compassion for all. May we and all beings have happiness in the causes of happiness. May we all be free of suffering and the causes of suffering. May we all experience true happiness that has no taint of suffering. And may we live in great equanimity, free from burdening attachment to loved ones and contempt for others, but rather with compassion for all. I say shalom and namaste.
You have been listening to another in our series of podcasts from Temple Beth Am, a dynamic center for conservative Judaism in Los Angeles. If you enjoy these podcasts, we invite you to write a review on the Apple Podcast site or wherever you get your podcasts. For more information about Temple Beth Am Los Angeles, go to tbala.org.